Hey everybody, it's Coach Brazil here. I hope you guys are enjoying your 2026, which is a new year, which means there's new journeys and there's new challenges out there that we all have to take advantage of, because this is the year of prosperity. You may not believe it, but I promise you, this is the year of prosperity for everybody. And if you're a Virgo or a Pisces, this is definitely the year for you. And this is probably why you want to watch this tutorial. Now, I'm not going to promise you guys that it's going to be short, because there's a few things that can come with this tutorial, and I'm not really sure everything I'm going to go over, but the main thing I'm about to show you guys is one of the ways to be creative and actually make some content in a fast-paced type of technology. Do I want to say technology? Maybe just a fast-paced way of doing it with a tool, using one of our applications, one of our platforms that we love so dearly. Okay, now if you are a boss baddie, you may be in the boss baddie community. If you're not in the boss baddie community, you need to be in the boss baddie community. But if you're a boss baddie and you're in our community, you know that we're about to start our 90-day 5-room challenge. Okay, it is all about creating content, understanding where we're placing our content, how to use our content, and the best places for our content to grow, to build our viewership, to end up turning them into the conversion of buyers, members, and or clients. Right? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if y'all happen to see a lot of that running around in my blurred out screen, because I'm in my guest bedroom, okay, that is baby cats. We got baby cats right now, and they running everywhere. Okay, so please don't focus on the crazy cats running everywhere. They won't stop following me. They won't leave me alone. Okay, so that's what you see there until they are gone, and until I find homes that are good for them. They're not going anywhere, because I love animals and I don't just send my animals anywhere. But anyways, please ignore that if you can. Let's get back to this. So we are about to start our 90-day 5-room challenge, and like I said, it's going to be about us discovering where our content is best being used, best being absorbed, and where we're going to be figuring out where we're building our viewerships, where we're building our how we're monetizing, whether it's the social media or whether it's through our brand, by doing this challenge, right? So with that being said, of course, we want to know all the different things. Like, and you guys know on this channel, I have shown you guys a lot of different tools you can use. And if you haven't checked out everything, I don't care if the video is a year old, check it out. Because here's the thing. I know AI is growing. It's big. It's so many different things you can do. But if all you're going to use is AI with your content, you might find yourself in a hard space over some time. So if I was you, I would go through the videos that are on this channel, because there's other ways of using other platforms to make awesome, dope content. A lot of content that people are not making anymore. They're leaving it in the wind, not understanding that it's still great ways to make amazing content that brings up your viewership. So stop playing with yourself and get into it. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial that I'm going to try to make as short as I can. But y'all know me. I love to talk, y'all. Y'all know I love to talk. So I don't know. I love giving information. Y'all know I'm the information hub, and I'm a long form teacher. Like my videos are long form. So just heads up. If you don't like a lot of conversation, you don't like a lot of information, you don't like accurate information, this video may not be for you. Or you can just skip right on into the parts where I start showing you guys how to do what I'm about to show y'all. Okay? But I'm excited to show you guys this, because again, this is another way to build content or to create content, and it's pretty quick, it's pretty easy, and it's fun. So let's get right into it, y'all. Follow me over to this content making tutorial. Now, this video is coming straight out the Boss Baddie Vote, as you see here. But before we get all the way into it, I want to tell you guys how I'm going to be showing you this tutorial. One of the things that I think that you should absolutely have, because it is something that works. Listen, as brand creators or content creators or business owners, our electronics, our appliances, our tools that we use matter, superly matter, and how we access them also matters. So how I'm about to do this is I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this from my phone. But I use an app that I think everybody should have without fail. And this app is called PhoneLink. It's the PhoneLink, which everybody should have this on your laptop and or your desktop, okay? And there's other things that you can use out there, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. For me, PhoneLink has been the best, because what I love about it is the features that they have on there. Everything I do, I can mirror to my phone. Whatever I copy on my phone, it will automatically be accessible on my laptop or desktop. Whatever I copy on my laptop or desktop will automatically be accessible on my phone. I can also share files through my phone, videos up to 2 hours long. And I think maybe longer than that, but thus far I've only transferred videos up to 2 hours, and it's been easy. So instead of me worried about having to get the cloud or pay for special devices and drop boxes and all that other stuff, it's really dope to have PhoneLink, because whenever I'm recording on here, it's easy for me to drop my files right into my desktop or my computer, and it's even easier for me to take any file that I have on my desktop or my laptop, is what I meant, and put it right into my PhoneLink, which will automatically go into my phone. So I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys even care, but I'm telling you right now, one of the best things you should do is make sure you have PhoneLink, a PhoneLink app on your desktop and your laptop. attach your phone to it, because it's going to help you as a content creator, as a business, as a designer, to be able to track all your stuff and always be accessible to your creations immediately, no matter where you're at the airport, at a restaurant, at a friend's house, maybe at the job during the break, or when you just want to do something different for a second. Don't get caught at your job playing on your phone though. But wherever you're at, it's going to be easy for you to do just that. Okay, I love it. And here's another key factor that I like, or key feature I like on phone link is, let's say you're at the airport, right? And you are running to get onto your plane or whatnot, and you happen to accidentally leave your laptop there. Say for some reason somebody finds it and they're like a super hacker. I don't know. This might be a dramatic story, but just say you lose your laptop anywhere and somebody is able to get into it. You will get an alert on your phone because you're connected to the phone link to let you know your laptop is being used, it's been opened, and therefore you can look around like, wait a minute, it's not on me. Where's my laptop? And if you're not sure where it is and you don't got time to panic that much, you can easily go to your phone link on your phone and you can stop any access to your laptop. I absolutely love this about phone link. Okay, now that's just one feature I love. There's about 100 other features on here that I really love, but I'm just telling you guys, it wouldn't hurt to get it. I know there's other apps out there. I tried other apps that do the same thing, but phone link for me is the best, especially because it's always compatible with most laptops and desktops. Okay, so let's get back into this. I just want you guys to know I am doing it via my phone link. And so since I'm already linked up, you'll see here my phone is already set to my laptop. It's the exact same thing. My phone here on the laptop. I can access anything that I need to. You see that going on my phone? You see that? Anything I need to access, I can on here. Everything is available to me from my phone off of the laptop here. So I'm absolutely, and anything I do to my phone, I'm doing the same thing on the screen. I absolutely love this. And this is how I'm about to show you how to use this particular tool that we're going to use. Now, you have access to this tool on your desktop, on the website for it as well. But to me, it works better on the from your phone. I don't know why. It just seems like it gives you a different feature that it doesn't give me on the desktop. And maybe it does on the desktop. It's just more not complicated, but it's just like, it's different using it on the laptop, or on the laptop or the desktop over my phone. So I'm going to show you this feature, and it's going to be how we're going to make some easy, fun Reels that can be ready to go for any one of your social medias. Okay, so let's get into it. So before I do, I'm going to do everything specifically off my phone. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, and I haven't put anything to really together-ize, right? So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, not you, Buki. I'm going to open up my apps. Now, on my phone, I named, as you guys see, hold on. As you guys see here, I have different, I don't know what she's doing. I have different boxes. I think everybody should always make different widgets on your stuff. Each one carries something different that I need. That's how I organize my phone anyways. This one here is my money tech apps, meaning these are apps that I use that I actually create content from, and I use that content to make money off of it. Yes, I do make money off my content, and that's why we're getting into this challenge, so everybody can discover ways to make money off of your content, okay? So I've been working on this project for months now. I've been studying it. I've been doing my own case studies. I've been figuring out the things that have worked for me and what has failed for me. Now, when we get into this challenge for all my boss baddies in the community, when we start this challenge, everything that necessarily worked for me may not necessarily work for you, okay? Well, whatever's working for you may not work for your next boss sister in there. Everybody's situation is different, especially depending on what your content is and who your audience is, right? But the one thing is for sure is the tools that we can all use, no matter what our brand, business, or content is about, that actually help us start building our audience, all right? So one of the first things we're going to do is what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to Meta AI. I'm a Meta AI lover. I love me some Meta AI because I get to do so many dope things with my Meta AI, y'all. I just love it. As you see here is an image that I'm able to do fun things with, make my model have his natural smooth moves. I have a video as well on how to use it, but it's really simple. I can explain it right now. You can take any image and upload on it, and as you see here, my text is really, my prompt is really simple. Give the model natural smooth movement. I didn't even tell it what I want it to do. You know, it'll give me different movements. I even had it extended, things of that sort. So I don't always go very super detail on here, because also too, what I've noticed on a lot of these AI generators is not just Meta AI. And a lot of them is the more detail you get, the more you kind of confuse it. Like I see people have prompts that are like so long, and then I hear people say things like, well, I used your prompt and it didn't work for me, and it kicked back, because it doesn't always work the same time. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw that it works with the prompt the first time, maybe the second time, but then when it comes to the third and the fourth time, or it comes to somebody else using it, it doesn't want to act the same way. It doesn't want to act the same way the person that posted their image is showing you that it acted for them. And a lot of times that's because we're still training all of these AI generators. They're not just automatically smart like that. So we're training them. So when somebody gives you a prompt that may have some things that after it's been placed into that same generator over and over, eventually the generator might say, wait a minute, I don't like creating this. So now I'm going to flag it for anybody else who uses certain verbiage inside their prompt that's inside this prompt. And now it's not working for you. So I just advise you guys that sometimes those long extended prompts are not necessary, but it's all depending on what you're looking for and what you're trying to do. For me, I'm always doing something different. Always. So I never know exactly what I want to do until I put it in here. And like I said, with something like this, I'll just tell it to give me simple motion. You know what I mean? This is when I told it to give a model showcases her outfit with smooth, natural movements. It worked out good, except for right here. It made the pants some type of weird jumpsuit, skirt, dress type of, I don't know what was going on here. So it wasn't working for me on that one. But again, I ended up working with it enough times that I did get the model to do exactly what I wanted it to do. But I am a Meta AI lover. I will always love Meta AI, I believe, right now. I can say, especially because I can generate stuff all day long over and over and over and over again, and it's absolutely free. It costs me $0, not $1. Unlike Gemini, which I know a lot of you guys love Gemini. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big Gemini fan. I was like the first time I was using it because it was working really good. It was working absolutely great, and I love Gemini. But then all of a sudden, it started doing this thing where it would start telling me that I can only make so many images per day. So then I was like, okay, well maybe I should just go ahead and pay for the Gemini Pro. And I was paying for that. Well, I still am, but after this month I ain't paying for it no more. But I was paying for Gemini Pro, and it was still restricting me on how many videos I can make. And I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry I keep messing with my bangs. I'm sorry, y'all, but that bothers me. If I'm gonna give you money, if I can do it for free on Meta AI as many times as I want, but I gotta give you money and you gonna limit me, then I'm just not gonna deal with you. So for me, I'm not that big on Gemini, and I know Gemini can do a couple other things that I do like, and I'm going to do some tutorials on a few things that they can do that I think is worth paying for. But for me right now, because I have so many different applications that does a lot of what Gemini offers, and sometimes even better at a very low cost or absolutely free. I'm not a big Gemini person, but when it comes to this Meta AI game, I freaking love Meta AI. And if you haven't played in it, you need to, okay? It's really simple. Upload a video, upload an image, and you can upload videos, but you upload an image on there and you can give it simple, basic prompts. You can even extend it up to, some people don't know, up to 30 seconds, okay? Watch my video. I go over how you can do that. But anyways, let's get into this because I'm going to show you a different tool to use. But I'm going to use Meta AI first, and I guess I'll keep it on this. And I want to make, let me see, hold on y'all, because I got to think here. Y'all got to give me a second, because again, this was like this is cool, let me do a quick tutorial on it. It wasn't like I really did a whole lot of things to get here, but I made some things that I'm going to post. I'm just not showing those yet because I want to wait until I post them, you know, but I'm going to show you guys by pulling some images. So give me 2 seconds, let me get to that. Okay, so let me do this. I'm actually going to go to a new chat. Okay, so I'm going to go to a new chat on there. So as you guys see, if you go to your side, you got your vibes. If you go to vibes, can't take my eyes off of you. It will show you other, this is absolutely beautiful too. It will show you other people's posts, which you can post your stuff on here, which is actually cool because you can build an audience on Meta AI as well by posting your creations. I would just say post things that you don't mind if people try to copycat. I wouldn't post things that you don't want to have people copycat, but you can build an audience on there. Okay, you have your chat, you have your devices, which of course, okay, Mark Zuckerberg is always gonna try to sell you something, honey. He gonna keep trying to sell these damn Meta AI glasses. If you ain't got none, it's worth getting it. I have a friend who has some. They're actually fun, but there's also other Meta AI or other AI glasses out there that are way cheaper. I'm just saying. But look into that. Then you have, click back to it. You have media, which is all of the images and videos that you've made on your Meta AI. It will load here. You can go through them and you can find them. They're always saved here. It's really dope. I love that about this. Okay. Then of course you have your notifications, which they will tell you when something is done being created that you asked it to create. Then you have your history tabs here. Okay. Okay. I want to show you guys something else too. Click on your settings. If you click on your settings, the shop online is I think it's the same thing. It's going to be the Meta glasses. You know what I'm saying? If you shop online, shop in store, I think it's you can certain things you want to put on there, but it's going to either be the Meta Quest or the Meta glasses. That's literally all they got right now. Like they don't got a lot of stuff really yet. Then you got the virtual try-on, but this is one of the things you could do on Meta AI. I only discovered this because my nephew put me on gang, child. So when people are, it's a couple of things. When you're looking, sorry, that was hair in my mouth. When you're looking to do the twin or even use your own voice or a voice that you want to use on your images that you're creating and videos, you can get everything pre-set up on your Meta AI. So this is one of the first things you can do. You can click on voice and it can go ahead and give you voice. Now, if I'm correct, what it'll do is it'll be the voice that will also talk back to you. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's the voice that will also talk back to you when you use the voice context on here. It'll do that. But if I'm correct, it's also the voice that'll do the voiceovers for you when you do a text voice on here, because you can. They have, okay, this is new. This natural voice is still learning and responses may be inaccurate. So full duplex demo, you can click on that and get that going for you. Start with voice, use voice by default on chat tab, meaning again, it'll talk to you, it'll talk back to you. Background conversations, continue talking to Meta AI while you use other apps, which you can do that. So this is you setting up the voice that you want to have talking back to you. I'm sorry, I said as voiceovers. That's wrong. It's the voice that will actually still talk back to you. Yeah, you have a couple of them that you can select on here, not a lot, but don't sleep on it, because if I'm correct, they're just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And with that being said, they're going to keep updating this app, and that just means that eventually it's going to be able to do more. I believe that they are. I've been following them. I know they have lost a couple of billions of dollars due to the questing, so they're trying to focus more on Meta AI and the online gaming and stuff like that. So with me knowing that, I feel like they're about to do a whole lot more with Meta AI. So just sit tight, sis. Sit tight, bruh. It's going to be updated. Don't sleep on Meta AI, especially because it's free. All right. So that's the voice part. Then you have your selfie. On your selfie thing, you can upload an image of yourself, but you're able to use that image as well inside images. Like, so those who want to do like a twin and you want to use your face in certain things, you can tell it to do that. Okay. So as you see here, it says start in any image or video or create from scratch. So you can use that right there. I just uploaded an image for my thing, but here you go, you get started. Add yourself to images and videos. You can automatically do that. Like, sorry, your interactions with AIs, including photos and voice recordings, will be used to improve AI in Meta. Just so you guys know that, okay? Just so you guys know that. All right, but you can do that. From here, you'll hit continue, and when you hit continue, what's going to happen is your phone will ask you to put your face in it, and then you'll go ahead and take a selfie. And when you take your selfie, you'll hit take a photo, and then there you go. You'll be added on here. Okay, it will go ahead and do that. You can adjust it, you can do little things to it. I don't want it to change what I have here, so this is why I don't want to take a photo, because I don't want my face on it. Y'all all know that I'm big on the whole, I advise you not to be putting your actual face on any of this AI generating stuff. It's your choice. Do you, bookie boo? But I'm telling you, you shouldn't, because again, let me go back to it. What does it say here? Your interactions with AIs, with AIs, yes, your interactions with AIs, including photos and voice recordings, and voice recordings will be used to improve AI at Meta. But that's on all of these platforms. They keep your images. They keep your face. But again, that's up to you, okay? But you can do that if you wanted to add that on there. So I thought that was really cool. Then you have your memory area here. Got nothing to save in here, but you can request it to save certain things in here that you want to save for your memory. For me, like I said, your chat stuff, hold on, is all right here. Anything that you've done is all right here, okay? You could always go back to it, but I would advise you to always download your stuff wherever you're creating it at, so that you have access to it and you don't lose it, because you never know when these generators might just get up and get froggy one day and decide they don't want to allow you to have no access. I remember when Bing actually did that. After a while, it started not allowing people to have access to stuff that it created. So, like, just be smart. Anything you're creating on, remove it, okay? Once you create it, if you know you like it, download it, okay? And save it someplace else. But anyways, so for this, I'm going to go to chat, okay? And then in chat, I'm going to tell it that I wanted to, well, they give you different options here. Let's go over this, right? Create a video from whatever photo you're about to upload, or create a video of a ghost in the kitchen. That's just something that they type there. I don't know why they just give you these prompts, but you know, some people use them. And maybe it's to help you practice with it. I'm assuming that's what it is, but you can do that. Here it says create a video of my photo singing I'm the Problem by Morgan Wallen. Okay. There you go. You can go ahead and ask it questions. How do I sleep better? And then here, what are the best hiking trails nearby for wherever you're at, if it has your location. Mine does not have my location. I also am big on not giving these AI things my location. I think I only have one AI platform that I use that has my direct location for a reason, but I would also just kind of stay easy on that. But again, that's your choice, okay? So you have those options there, but what I want to do is I want to say create a video, okay? I wanted to create a video from one of my images. So I am going to run through this really quick and find an image that I want to use. Hold on. Okay, here's one. So I click the image that I want to use. You see it's doing a little pixely do, because it's creating an image. I didn't tell it anything. I didn't even give it no prompt. I just went ahead and clicked the prompt that they have, create a video from my photo. And if you're curious about what it says down here, it just basically says it can't give me the push notifications when it's done, because I have it turned off, and I do have it turned off right now because I'm looking at it, so I'm not going anywhere right now, so it can do its thing, right? So as you see, it's done that quick. What did it do? It's got my girl sipping. Yummy, yummy. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Food in my tummy. Okay. So that's the image right there. Now listen, I am going to tell you guys one thing. Meta AI has started doing this thing that it wasn't doing before, but it's doing now. It now does put its logo in your videos, okay, not on your images, but in the videos. That kind of sucks. I hope at some point they stop doing that, because like, but I think it's like, well, you guys don't pay for it, so we want to put our logo on it so people know where you created it from. That is part of their marketing as well. And I get that. It's just like, I don't want your logo on it, but there are tools that you can use to remove the logos off of the videos, okay? So if you like the video, because I'm trying to make this as kind of quick as I can, if you like the video, it's what you want, then boom, you can go ahead and keep it. And see here, the sip. Oh, my green tea. Yummy, 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 right? So if you like it, go ahead and hit your save to download it. If you want, you can extend it more. I'm going to go ahead and hit the extend. We'll see what else it does with it when I hit the extend. I can't imagine that she's going to take another drink. I'm assuming, most likely, but you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find about 4 different images that I'm going to create into some videos, some simple, quick videos. I'm not even going to make them long. I'm not going to extend them. So I'm going to do that really quick once this extension is done, just so you guys can see what the extension looks like. You see there? You following this tea? Let's do that. Sip. That's good. Now she keeps going. Like I said, I knew she would probably sip again. Now, let me tell you guys though, if you're going to use the extension, please understand, after a while, Meta, the more you extend, the more it has to process and think and pull together pixels, to make it work, to where you can end up extending it over and over and over. After a while, it starts acting a little funny. So please be careful with your extensions, but wherever it starts acting funny on your extensions, you can always go back to the previous image or video and have it extend again from there, and give it more instructions, so that if you didn't like the extension it did on the one that start making it do weird stuff, you can correct it that way. Just FYI. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let me find some other videos really quick, or some other images to go ahead and put on here, and then I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do next. All right, you guys, so I did find some images that I uploaded on here to give me some motion, but I'm not really feeling what Meta AI is doing right now. And I'm like, is this really the time to try to act up? Okay, when I'm trying to, like, get this video together and tell people how great you are, because it is a great app, but for some reason it's just not acting right. I wasn't really feeling this image here, because mind you, this young lady is this young lady here, but unfortunately I feel like it changes the features. Absolutely, I didn't like that, and this is not what I was looking for. Then I gave it a prompt to have the model remove glasses naturally from her face, and what it did was just give me images of her not wearing the glasses, and it altered the face. As you can see, each image has a different facial feature that has been changed on here. Okay, so then I said, okay, maybe it's because I'm not telling you exactly how I wanted to do it. So I told it to create a video, the model removing the glasses from her face, and it did it here. It was like cool, but there's that one little second where the glasses kind of jump more so in her hand, and if your eye is quick enough, it's going to see that. But if your eye is not moving as quick, you may not catch it. But then I said, well, let me extend it and see what it does. When I extended it, this is what AI want to do. They just retract it back on the face. I don't want that. I don't want that. So again, like I said, AI is still 100% working. It's still learning, okay? And depending on what operating system they're using, generating system they're using, and I don't know what it is. This is like the first one. I don't really know what they're using. And I probably can look it up and find. I just haven't yet. But I don't know what they're using. It's still learning. It's still learning how to do a lot of things. But again, I also am a big person. I don't like to use these super long prompts, because I don't want, if the simple prompt makes it do things that they don't need to do, then I know that a super long prompt will probably cause a little confusion, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, the thing I love to do is just go to one of my other platforms, so I can go ahead and get these images made into these videos that I want. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, or at least I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to talk to it, and I'm going to speed through it, but you guys are going to see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to my next best friend. Y'all know I done fell in love with it over the past 6 months of dealing with it, and that's going to be Galaxy AI. So come with me, sis. Come with me, bruh. Let's go in here and watch me create exactly what I'm looking for, so I can get to the other platform and show you exactly how to use what you create really quick on this other platform. All right, let's go. Okay, you guys, so I got all my images done that I'm going to use on this next part. I even went into my camera and I actually found some other images or videos that I made with those images prior that I'm going to use, because I'm not gonna lie, Meta AI wasn't giving me exactly what I wanted. It was trying. It definitely was trying. I went to Galaxy AI, as you've seen, and it did okay, but I wasn't really happy either with what it was doing per se. So I was like, let me go through my photo gallery really quick, because I don't want this video to go too long showing all those things. But those are some of the areas you can go to. There's another platform I found that I actually really like. It does long form AI videos. So I'm going to go over that because I want to test certain things on there, because supposedly it would have been able to take each one of those photos that I already created, and it would have been able to give it animation and make a full storyline on that. And I could have used it how I'm about to show you. But in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and use some of these things that I've already did back in December and the videos that I made tonight to go ahead and put together, show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get out of my photo calendar, and what I'm going to do is come over here, open up my Money Tech apps, and I'm going to open up my Canva, because Canva is where you're going to go to do this. Now, you might have Canva on your desktop, which is awesome. You should have that. And of course, you know, Canva is also web-based, so you should be able to go ahead and put it in your browser and it'll pull up. If you don't have Canva, I do very much so try to encourage everybody to invest in having Canva. Like, Canva is a must-have thing, because we have all these platforms for AI creation, which is really dope, but you got to understand that Canva is literally for the designers, the creators. Like, it is like you can use all these other AI tools that are still learning, and this is why tonight I didn't get every image the way I want, or all the images that I wanted, period, because again, it's still AI and it's still learning. It's not going to be absolutely perfect. So with that being said, you have to remember to take a lot of those tools with a grain of salt. I don't care if it's Midjourney, Leonardo, Gemini, Meta AI, Bing, Copilot, ChatGPT. Just again, take it with a grain. Like, just understand that using AI for everything is not the best way to create content so that you can really bring in your viewership. Now, I'm not saying don't use it, because I'm about to show you, as I showed you, that I do use it. I'm just saying don't make that your all when it comes to your content, because it will get played out and you'll find that it'll get repetitive, and it takes more time to get AI to really sometimes catch what you want it to do. Yes, AI is fun, it's great to play with, but if you are a creator and you are someone who wants to make sure that your art, your vision is authentic, then you're going to want to have apps like Canva. You're going to want to still use Adobe, things like that. You don't want everything to be AI generated. It may be AI generated as the foundation, but then it's apps like this that you'll use to actually really put it all the way together. Okay, so with this, I want to show you guys what I discovered on here, because this is on the desktop, this is on the web browser, but how it is able to be used on your phone is different, at least how I've seen it. When I try to use it on my desktop, it wasn't giving me those same options it gives me on my phone. So the one thing that I'm going to use is their magic video. Okay, so you will see that on your desktop they have magic video, but what I'm about to do with it, I have not been able to necessarily do on the desktop, or I think I got close to it, but it wasn't as simple. It wasn't as simple and as simplex. And maybe it's a step I'm missing. So I'll keep messing with it until I get it right. But in the meantime, I know I can do it right here on my phone. Takes no time. Once I make my images or my little videos, it's worth it, okay? So what you'll do is you'll be on Canva, click into your magic video. When you click into your magic video, it's going to open up your photo selection, and you're going to select the photos you want to use. Okay, so let me go ahead and select the photos I want to use, and you can do more than one. You do not have to just do one photo. You can do more than one. So I'm going to do that photo. Okay, so once you pick your photos that you want, or your videos you want, you see I got a couple photos in there, then I got video in here, because I'm going to try to see how exactly it does it. So I know the ones that I've already created is mostly photos, and then I have one that is videos, all just videos, but I haven't done the mix like this, so I want to see what it does. But once you've done that, here it says what's the topic of your video, right? So here you can type in what your topic of your video is. I'm going to call it self-care, fashion ready. Okay, then you can go here and you say style. You want it to be nostalgic, you want it to be cinematic, minimal, upbeat, chill, motivational, bold, playful. I'm gonna say, for what I'm doing in it, I'm gonna say maybe, what do I want to say, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go with motivational. Okay, then you have your type. beat driven, montage, video diary, narrative, photo dump, or collage, right? So I'm going to do narrative because I haven't done that one yet. I'm going to do that, okay? Now, I've put on there that it's self-care, fashion ready, motivational, narrative. I'm gonna show you guys what it's about to do. And I thought this was so dope. And you can do it a lot of different things. Now, mind you, again, on here, if you got a collage that you want to do with photos, you can. Photo dumping, video diary. It's really dope. I think this is dope. Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked off of it. I think this is really dope. It's a quick way to take images that you have. It could be text images. It could be photos. It could be videos that you have. And watch what it does. Now that we have this in there, I'm going to go ahead and hit the go. I'm going to let it do its thing. Now, CapCut does something very similar to this, where they have these different templates, and you can utilize that and put it on here. But I just think I like this.
Your younger self will be so proud that you made it this far. Don't forget that.
It's just recycling those videos I put in there. I think that's really cute. I think that is. I didn't know it was going to get that speak over, which is cool. I'm cool with that. I would have probably wanted it to be a female voice because of it being a female. Now, it don't have to always be female just because of it, but for my preference, I would have wanted that. And if I knew that's what it was going to be, I would do different images. But you can, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But say you're like, okay, that's cool, but I want to change some things. So what you can do is you can go here and you can pick a different template and utilize that for your photos. You can come here and pick a different template on there. Let's say, hold on, let me bring this down real quick. How long was this video? We got 15 seconds. So let me try to find one at 15 seconds. This is 16 seconds.
Your younger self will be so proud.
And it still got that voiceover. We got 10 seconds. We got 14 seconds. I like that one. 10 seconds. That's cute too. So you can end up using these different templates. But here's also a thing. You see here, you can try a different vibe. We can change this all together. So I can go from motivational to maybe I want upbeat, which is going to give me some different templates on here. This is a wake up with me type ordeal. This is pretty cool. And the only reason, hold on. This would be good with some of the photos I have because, you know, she's got the morning green tea, the face mask on it. She's out to brunch, you know, this she's in her closet. She's putting on an outfit. It could work with that. But as you see, you have different templates you can use. Now, don't just do change that. Also change this part too, because you want to see what all it's going to give you. Okay. You can keep going. Like, look at this one, life lately. This is cute. So let's say I click this one. I'm going to click this one. It's going to go ahead and it's going to tweak the audio, the timing of the images, rearrange them around, all of that. So I could put other photos on there. And it's kind of cool. It's actually very cool. Right? So that's very cool. Now, if you're like, okay, that's cool. I want to utilize that. That works for me. But I want to change some of the photos. Don't worry. You don't have to freak out about it. One, you can click this here and you can always rearrange your photos around. Or you can go to the editor on here. Now, if you go to the editor, I would advise to do that on the desktop. Only because doing it on your phone, you got to try to move around and stuff like that because you can replace all of this stuff that's on here, okay? So what you should do, or what you could do, is just go to it on your desktop because it's going to already be saved on there. If you're not sure from your phone, go to the three buttons at the top, hit the save button. It's going to save that for you, okay? It's going to automatically save it for you, so it's going to be on your Canva design area. So let me show you. Let's go to the desktop, right? Okay, so now this is my actual desktop of Canva on my laptop, right? And again, and still behind it is my phone link to my laptop as well, right? So here's the design that I just worked on. So I'm going to click into it, right? And now it takes me to the photo editing area, or the video editing area. I can make it bigger, and it's going to be easier to be able to move around on here. So this is why I would suggest doing the desktop. But when you're in here, you can change these images. You can add new images. You can upload more images in there. Use stock video, use stock photos. You can add a blank in between, put text in it. You can rearrange how the photos are coming in, where they start at, all of that. You can even change the text that's on there. So this is why I say you want to do it from the desktop, because from here you can go ahead and get everything, like, really rearrange it like you want, okay? So on your phone, you can end up selecting the style that you want. Let me see if it'll let me go back to it. It didn't. Well, just let me do this. So hold on. I want to pick a couple things. I want to say, let's say I click and I just do all nails and I do a couple outfits. Let me do that on here. Okay, let's say I do that. Then I say the style here is cinematic. Yeah, see, it just took me right back so I can create another one. I'm gonna say beat driven this time. I'm gonna send. Oh, I didn't even tell it. I didn't even type nothing in there. My bad. But like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can do this, and now you're gonna get something. Style your passion. That's an ad with 50% off type ordeal. Now, mind you, if I go back, hold on. I don't know if it'll let me do that. If I go back again, okay, cool. I can't go back. I can let this know. It could be a brand sell for Valentine. Yeah, I had to look at that for Valentine's. Again, these images don't match what I'm saying, but I just want you guys to get the concept of what I'm talking about. I still want to be cinematic, beat driven. Yeah, I still want it to be beat driven, but I think I'm gonna go with upbeat. I'm gonna go with upbeat for this, okay? I'm gonna send those images over. I said what it is. This is a sell. This is a brand sell. Let's see what it does. Oops, sorry. You see that right there? It put that together. Now it's short because I just got a couple of images on there. But if you want more images and you got a bunch of items you got pictures of or whatnot, which I could have also showed you guys that way too, the easy way, you can do that. Or again, if you want to go ahead and you take your images and you want to give them life, you can do that. There's another one I want to try on here really quick too, showing you guys. So let me get rid of this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Again, I love doing this from my phone. And I'm going to go. A lot of images. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got a video that I found. I think I clicked the right video. So I'm going to say that this is... Oops. So, and I want it to be... because it's already a video, so I want it to have. I want to keep the upbeat. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep the upbeat, beat driven. I want to see if I don't put nothing in it and I just say beat driven. So this is already a video. I want to see what it does with an already made video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send. Let's see what it does. It says it's tweaking the audio and the timing, checking all the text, pulling together the video. I want to see what's good. There's only one video. I want to see what it does. And the video is for 1 minute and 44 seconds. Now see, that's cool. Oh, no, sorry. So that's cool. The only problem is that's a video that already has voice. It has audio on it. So I wanted to pick that up. Let me take it up here. And it's 1 minute and some time. But it's still a great way that you can actually like use a short video. You can if you got a video and you want to make a short clip, that can work because it took it down to that 19 seconds. Huh. Kind of interesting. Hold on. Let me see something. What if, again, if I don't say anything? I just want to see what it does if I give it nothing. I guess it might not do nothing if I give it nothing. It's not going to do anything. I'm just clicking on something because again, it's just one video, and I probably could take that video and other pieces and add to it, and it would show the girl talking in the video, but then it would also add and throw in other images. But hopefully that makes sense. I mean, I feel like this. I'm just trying to touch some bases to show you guys certain things that'll work. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that. See, I'm the type of person that I would like that because it would make it easy to utilize, and I actually would do it. Hold on, I'm about to go back. Let me go back. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so what I did is I went through this and I found some of my motivational videos that I am going to be posting. And some of them are a few seconds. Some of them is, well, I think they're all under a minute. They're all under a minute. So I want to do, again, upbeat, no, motivational, beat driven. I'm going to go with that still. And I'm going to push those in. Now, those are all videos. All of them are videos. And they all have some type of content to the Boss Baddies community or to some of my Boss Baddie motivational inspiration. So... I like that. I like that. I'm actually gonna say that. So I like that. So do you guys get what I'm saying? So I know the first thing I tried, I know in the beginning I did all those image creating, but I didn't end up really quite using those, which I did in the first one I showed you, which is, let me go back to it, guys. It's this one right here, you know, and I can go in here and I can change these things. I can fix all those things and I can make it about the self-care and style. I can go and switch out those images and to be done, download it, and it's still going to give me that cool rel at 13 seconds because I can switch images up and I can make it all about the self-care of it all. Really simple. I can come in here and, like I said, touch on that. You can change the text, you can change the style, all that, and I can still get the same thing that it has on there. And then again, you can even come in here and you can adjust where you want your images to fall, okay? Because on this, and you see the images it did? Oh, hold on. Let me do this because I think it's still not big enough. Let me make it big again. And let me take it back. So you can change your images. And so that just lags on. So you can change your images. You can go on the desktop and you can edit what it created for you in the first, what it created for you on this. Because it's already, all you're doing is uploading the images, uploading the videos. And I would advise using images that go together, that should go together, and not like I did with the first one, just kind of grabbing images. I only did it because the generators aren't generating what I was originally trying to make for this video, but that's fine. At the end of the day, I want to show you guys this, okay? So you can end up creating, getting it to put this together, and if you want to change anything, the editor on here is easy to use. I just advise using it from the desktop or the laptop or the phone because it is a little weird trying to use on the phone, trying to move everything around. And even my phone has the my pencil thing on here, but it's still like, even when I use that, I still be like, this is not it. So I ended up having to come to my desktop, but I was able to make basically the foundation, the base point of what I wanted for my content, and then went in there and edited however I wanted to, which was adding images, taking out images, changing text if I needed to. And hold on, is you can add music on here. So if you don't like what's on here, you can take that off and add a sound that you actually want on here. So because you may just like the format, you may like, because this is about to sing loud again, I don't know, turn sound off. You may like the way that setup is, but you don't want that music, or you may want a voiceover on there. You can do that on the editor part on here, you know. So it just pretty much puts together the template, puts together your images, your videos the way you want it, as it did on this one, which I really like. I super like this. This is really cool. It's all my influencers when they're speaking to y'all, like, it's really cute. I like that. I just personally, I do like that. So those are things you could do. Now, as far as the music, I would probably go and change my music on there and use the actual Boss Baddie theme song on there. But that's what I'm talking about. This is how dope this is, and it's really easy. Once it's all done, you hit your download, it's ready to go. It's the same for, where'd you go again? When you edit it on here, once it's all done and you edit it the way you want, you can go to your share area, hit your download it, it's ready. Again, because if you have your link thing too, well, if you got Canva period on your desktop, your laptop, and on your phone, whatever you do in here, you'll be able to go ahead and download it from that. So if you're like, okay, now it's done, and you go to your phone, you save it, go to your file area, make sure you save it. Now it's done, go to your phone, open up Canva, download it. And if you want to post it from your phone, you can, or you can post it from your desktop to your social media, just the same. But I wanted to show you guys this because it is very easy to use, and it's a way that you can make content quick, fast, and easy with images you have, with videos you have. If you just have text images, you can do that just the same in here. So I just encourage you guys to go into Canva and play with this. I encourage you guys to look through your phone thing and see if you got videos or images that you can already use, and or go to BADDIES. Hopefully that's right for you. Go to Gemini if you need to, Galaxy if you want to, Chat GPT, but make you some images, make you some videos if you don't have them, and go ahead and put it together. You can with your images, you can upload several different images and quickly put together 5, 6 different reels ready to go and be able to be posted on your social media sites. So for those of you who are like, hey, coach, I need to figure out like the type of stuff I'm going to make for my social media, for my content throughout this 90-day challenge. Well, this is one of the ways you can do so. And I bet you have a plethora of images and videos in your phone right now that you can utilize to make videos on here. Again, it works different on the phone than it does the desktop for me anyways. You guys might figure it out and it worked fine for you, but for me on here, it worked better on the phone doing it than it did on my desktop. And I like it on here because it gives me the template I want, putting my stuff most of the time where I want it. And if it isn't, I can just go right here, edit it down, and get it to be exactly how I want, and it's ready. That's still only taking a few minutes. And yes, I know CapCut can do it too. I just feel like this is just easier because you have more options yeah, you got more options, and the editing is just so much easier the way you could go in and edit it. And it's only a few dollars, and you can also do this on the free version. So, have a blast at it, get to it, play with it, try it out, make content. That's the main purpose of this, is you make content, guys. All right. So I hope this video helps. It gave you some information, maybe information you already knew, but it was more clarified, or you didn't know, and now you know. I'm sorry in the beginning of this, I do rush through some of the stuff. I feel like I rushed through this video a little bit because I was trying not to make it too long, but I also know that I'm on a time clock and I have so many other videos to do. Plus I have some appointments coming up, so I was trying to get this out there. And then too, at the same time, like I said, I was having issues with BADDIES and with Galaxy AI giving me exactly what I want. And I know for me, when I'm trying to create my images and my videos, I will sit here and take quite a bit of time. And I didn't want to do that to you guys because I'm already a long form video tutorial teacher. I definitely didn't want to kill you guys with too much information, but just know that you can use BADDIES, Galaxy, ChatGPT to make images. And then you can also use BADDIES to give it some motion, and you can go on Galaxy and do the exact same thing. I would stick with BADDIES and just continue to work with it until it gives you the animation that you want for the character or the image that you have. And then after that, upload it up to Canva and make some amazing content that you can post right now to your social medias. All right. So start creating that over this weekend. When I say this weekend, what's today? January 15th. Today is January 15th. So we start our challenge in the Boss Baddies group on January 19th for our 90-day 5-room content creation monetization challenge. Okay, so right now you have all this weekend to make content, and in one day you can probably make enough content that you can go ahead and be ready to post. We will be going over using content calendars to get your posts ready to get pushed out there. That's the next video. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you like and you subscribe, and you keep your notifications on so you know when I drop that. If you're in the Baddies group, you already know you're gonna know about it because I'm gonna let you know about it. It's gonna get dropped so that you guys can get into that. But our next big video, our next big live is going to be on the 18th that night. Okay, it's going to be right here on YouTube, and it's going to be going over stuff that you're going to want to know before you start this content challenge. Anybody is welcome to join us, but those that are in the group, you guys are my priority first. You guys know that. So that live is going to be very important. Make sure you're there because it's going to really be breaking down these social medias and how they are to be used, and I don't want you to miss this information. Okay, I thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope it helps somebody. All right, some of you guys may have been like, I already know this stuff, girl, you ain't teach me nothing new. Cool. So then go and make that content and build that viewership. But for those of y'all that did not know, again, I hope it helps. I'm sorry I had to speed through some of it, but trust me, what I speed through, you didn't miss nothing. It was just me creating stuff. And if you're not sure how I did it, there are videos in here, and they're going to be somewhere, I'm sure, on this video where you can go and learn how I use BADDIES, how I use Galaxy AI, etc., so that you can see exactly how you can make your stuff. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm up out of here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to dropping another video. So make sure, again, you like, you subscribe, you got those notifications on, because there's so much more I will be dropping through 2026. Please be patient with me too, for my members on this channel and in the group. It's a lot of content out there, and it's a lot for me to go over. And again, I'm a long form tutorial content creator. Okay, meaning my videos are always going to probably be more than 10 minutes. And with that being said, it takes time for me to put this together because I don't like to half-ass give you guys information. I don't like to give you a 10-15 minute video showing you shit really quick, but then I'm leaving out certain very important information that you need to know. I don't like doing that. I like giving you guys all the information so you don't have to do a lot of guesswork. Okay, so if you don't like that, then I'm not for you. But those that are okay with that, please be patient, because we have a long list of videos that are coming to help us through 2026, because this is the year of prosperity. It's the year of financial growth. You just have to be the one willing to come and get it. All right, y'all, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I'm going to stop talking too much. I got to go. More videos to come. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Join the Boss Baddie group if you a Boss Baddie. And those that are in the group, I'll see you in there later. All right, bye-bye. Deuces. Coaches out.